We should go somewhere. You want to go to the desert?
Yeah. Oh, hey. Welcome back to Beats, Kicks, and Life. On today's episode, we've got a great shoe, got a great artist, definitely a great location, but something is missing. I know what it is.
This is the birthplace of Power Couple.
That's what it is.
This is where it all started. But before we go on, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so we can keep bringing you this content.
Let's go. All right, everybody, why are we here? For this, the Yeezy 350 V2 in the Desert Sage colorway. Now, I gotta tell you, right off the bat, I saw this online, I saw the colorway, and I was like, this is something totally different from Kanye. I mean, there was the semi-frozen, and that one looked great, it had the zebra striping on it, but a solid tonal colorway that looks this sage color. And by the way, we put this up against a brush of sage, and this is the exact color, which I thought is amazing that they really got it. They really nailed it. As with any 350 boost, you have your prime knit upper, rope laces. For these 350s, they started doing the stitching on the inside, so now there's no outer line stitching. It's very seamless down the center. The other thing I really like is to offset the sage, they have a bright orange sock liner. Looks a lot like the super bloom that happens out here in the desert. We also have the side stripe along the medial side of the shoe. Now, currently it's tonally matching the prime knit upper, but if you were to shine a light on this, like if you take a picture with the flash, it'll actually light up and be reflected, which is really cool. On the outside, you still have the semi-translucent midsole. Inside there is a full boost cushion. We have the beige outsole here. You can see the boost technology there, and then it comes back up to the top of the heel. 350s are always comfortable. Always. Every single 350 because of that boost technology. This is no different. That's the thing about Kanye, man. He's unique, he's special, he's gifted, he's talented. He transitions from music to fashion seamlessly. He is really attentive to culture. He is incredibly controversial, which I think is super important for any artist. I think it's important to push the boundaries. I think it's important to see what you can do with your art. Not everybody's going to agree with everything you say, not everybody's going to like everything you say. And that's sometimes the exact point of art. Sometimes you need to push the boundaries, and this 350 does exactly that.
The desert is just so vast. It's just free of distractions, full of possibilities. It helps to get out of LA, out of all the noise and hustle bustle.
It seems like the city would be the easiest place for us to make our music, especially being hip-hop, R&B related. There's also so much to getting away from all of that and taking those influences with you, merging them with new influences.
The sound and the music you create really reflects the place where you are. And when we come to Joshua Tree, we can tell the music we make out in the desert.
I mean, just stop for a second. And that's it. I'll take it all. That's some of the brilliance of Kanye, is using very specific melodic parts of a sample, sometimes vocals, sometimes horn or something like that. I think the word innovation, people are like, I want to be the first to do something, but it's not always as important to be the first to do something, but to make improvements on something that's come before you. So adding your piece.
Not only are we inspired by Kanye West and the desert, but just we were inspired by the sounds we were hearing, and to make this song Vital Signs in this space, where there was just so much room for us.
Lifetime is never enough with you.
Looking at Vital Signs, we can actually see influences in terms of the city and the desert. First, what you have is kind of this tweaked sample. We found another sample that had this kind of almost like a galloping or heartbeat kind of sound to it. It was like congas that had like a very simple drone in the background. Those two samples right there are the basis for the entire song. The bass that we use, the 808 bass, it's flat in a sense, you know what I mean? Like,
It's steady and grounded and solid.
well put. There's a lot of little sounds in there, recorded sounds that we had and a lot of little samples. And I don't think we would have necessarily thought of that back in the city.
First I would live for you, Prince and Lord Hill for you. Take bricks and a bill.
There's a pulse to the background vocals too. It feels like there's a heartbeat. And then the reverb is a bit of a metaphor too.
Every pulse I beat belongs to you, and without bleed, it's all for you. I'll fight for you until I die. Till I'm by your side. Every pulse I beat belongs to you, and without bleed, it's all for you. I'll fight for you until I die. Give up, not by your side.
Thank you. And that's episode 2. Thanks for watching, y'all. Where do you go to be inspired? I want to hear from you in the comments down below. Make sure to smash that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and if you want to hear more from Power Couple, you can check us out on all major digital platforms. Peace.